Hello, hello, Katy here. So I'm here in Jamaica, and today it's not such a nice weather, so it rained already. So I know it's a little bit early for me to do the video, but I'm so busy these days that I have a ton of things to do this afternoon. So it's only what 11:49 here, something like that. So I'm going to wear my glasses, otherwise I can't see who is on. Coucou Alexia, comment tu vas? So I wanted to do this video because it's been a while I didn't do a video, and I decided to do this today and talk about comfort zone. As you know, we need to get out of our comfort zone to be able to move on in our lives, to make the changes we want to do. And if we stay stuck in doing exactly the same thing over and over, nothing is going to ever change. And that's why we need to get out of our comfort zone. And usually it's fear, anxiety, knowing what people are going to think about you that is keeping you not making these changes. So I'm going to give you a few steps that you can follow up. And as a bonus, if you want, I have a blog already done, or soon to be done, because I gave it to my daughter today, so it's going to be done, but about the 8 steps to improve your time management. And that is a bonus I can give you. Just get back to me and I'll be happy to send it to you. So first of all, you need to know exactly what you want to do. Hi, Malik. Thank you for joining. I didn't see who was on. So what you need to do is when you start something new, when you want to change, make change. So it can be a relationship, it can be business-wise, it can be a lot of different things, or even finding a hobby or something that you want to do. You need to make sure that you know what you are talking about, that what is it that you are well prepared with what you want to do. So for example, I'm starting making candles, right? And I need to now just start to sell my candles. So for that, I need to know exactly my product. What is it all about? What wax you have? What wicks you're using? All of this that needs to be known. So that's how I'm going to be able to talk about my candles. And it's exactly the same thing with your product or your company. If you want to talk about your products and your business, you need to know everything that is it about. So for example, you need the ingredients for your products. You need your compensation plan for your business, if depending what is it that you want to do and what is it that you're doing. So you need to be well prepared, and you need to know what is all the information about your product or your business or whatever it is that you're doing. Hi, Alex. Thanks for joining. So information is power. As much information as you have. So don't jump into talking about something that you're not sure of. So for example, our business now, our company starting doing about travel. And I didn't really talk about it because I need to watch the video a few times to understand about the compensation plan, how it is going to work in our business. So I didn't jump into it and start promoting that because I don't know all the information. I want to make sure I understand everything before I can talk about. So I hope that makes sense. But what you need is information. You need to gather as much information as you can about your product, about your business, about anything you're doing before you talk about it. That's how you're going to be more confident, and you'll be able to really, get out of your comfort zone talking about it. If you're not unsure about what you're talking about, you're going to be scared to talk about it. So that's why you'll be stressed, and that's how you're not going to be able to promote your business or your projects properly. Hi, Christine. Thank you for joining, sweetheart. So be honest also when you don't know something. For example, if you're just starting a new business or selling your products, if there is something you don't know, don't be shy of saying, look, I don't know the information yet, but I have my sponsor and my upline, and I can ask, and then I'll get back to you. So be honest. Don't start, saying things that you don't know. That is going to show also how, good you are, and it's not going to damage you after if you did say the wrong information. So that was number 1. Be prepared well and gather the information. That the second step is make a plan. So you need to do it step by step. Of course, you're not going to start if you decide to move on to the online business, for example. Don't start going into different platforms, starting making blogs, videos, all of that. So make plans and do step by step, little by little. Don't jump into doing everything. You'll be burned out and you're not going to see results, and you're going to give up very easily if you are seeing that you're working so much and you don't get results. So go step by step, be consistent. Do maybe as a start a little video of 1 or 2 minutes if you don't know. So for example, I'm going to give you the 6 steps on that video. If you're just starting, you can do 1 step every day. So it will give you more confidence, and that's how you're going to show how consistent you are, and your audience is going to see you every single day or every 2 or 3 days. So it's the same thing. If you decide to do a video a week, do it, and don't procrastinate. And that is one of the things that unfortunately a lot of people are struggling with, procrastination. So the third one is remain positive no matter what. And you're going to see when you start changing something around you, maybe your relationship, your business, whatever it is that you want to make a change on your life, you're going to have people that are going to tell you that you're doing the wrong thing, or it's not for you, or it's a pyramid scheme, or all this kind of thing. So you're going to find that you're going to get obstacles, and that's what you have to do. You have to keep positive. If at the start you decided to do that and make this change because you felt it in your heart and you want to do it. So do it for yourself, prove them wrong, and don't give up easily. You're going to have people that are going to tell you negativity, and that is okay as long as it doesn't impact you. Just prove them wrong. And even sometimes families member, they don't understand that we want to make changes, but if we do it, it's because we want to do it. So just keep going, prove them wrong, prove yourself wrong also that you can do it. And that is a great way to push yourself, just making sure that you are confident enough to change, and to make a change, you decided to do it, and do it. Okay, don't listen to naysayer. You're going to have them all the time, and after, they might say, oh, you were right. I know many times that happened to me, but just do that. Remain positive all the time. Now, the fourth one would be to hold yourself accountable. And having said that this way, it's going to be easier. Sometimes you're going to have bad days and good days, as everybody. Don't think that being an entrepreneur is good days every day. We have bad days. And you being accountable, so for example, writing your goals, or even saying to your sponsor or someone, to your spouse, your family, saying what you want to do, putting it out loud, you'll be more accountable, because you don't want to disappoint them, you don't want to disappoint yourself, and that's how you're going to push yourself. So write your goals. It can be your weekly goals, monthly goals, but also start to do maybe yes. So if you do that, you won't back off this way. So make sure you're writing them on. And it can be maybe in a group, for example, if you're part of a group with your sponsor, write your goals there, so this way you'll be accountable. And that's a great way I find. Like I'm with Ray Hingdon, as you know, and we are having this tracker every week, so we are accountable. Even if we have bad weeks and we didn't prospect, we didn't do much, but at least it's there, and we can check from week to week what we did. And that is a great way to be accountable. So write everything. And I'm very old school. I love writing everything, and I have my book. I write everything that I do every single day. So I have my routine, and what I add more, all the phone calls, all the prospecting. If I have to follow up, I write when I have to follow up. So do that, write everything, and it will help you in the long term, because if you think that you're going to remember everything, you're not. But being accountable and writing everything down, you'll see you improve yourself. Now, the fifth one is push even further one day. And that is something that I learned from Ray Hingdon is, for example, during the week or during the month, we have our, we have our routine, and we do every day same thing. And then one day decide to push yourself. And maybe if you decide, if you prospect maybe 10 people every single day, that day push yourself and prospect 30 people. If, for example, you are doing one blog a week, decide that that week you're going to make 2 blogs. So push yourself a little bit further, and that's how you're going to get better every time. Do maybe a 30 days challenge or 14 days challenge for maybe doing videos for 14 days in a row, 30 days of maybe writing a post, a different post, I don't know, something different, or 90 days blitz that's going to push you and push your business. And that is how you're going to get into a momentum. And because doing the same thing over and over, it's not going to really work in the long term. You want to push yourself from time to time and do more. So for example, I don't have time to do blogs these days. I'm very busy for different reasons. And I get my daughter what I do. I'm going to give you that, for example, this video, and I'm going to tell her to translate everything and to put that on the blog. And then I just check, and then we have one blog done. So I pay her, of course, but this way I can do more things, and I'm not doing everything myself. So push yourself, try to do different things, and try to find a way also to put the information that you want to share to your audience out there. If you cannot do it on your own, ask for help. Now the 6th one, and I think is the most important, is follow the leader. You have leaders, you have uplines, you have sponsors that are doing great things, or you have even the company. Like our company has such great marketing. We have landing pages, we have everything. We don't need to reinvent the wheel. Just use already what you have in hand. And that is my what I did at the start when I was doing network marketing. I was too perfectionist. I was trying to do everything myself. So doing videos that the company had done, doing landing pages that the company had done for us, trying to redo everything. And I was wasting time. So don't reinvent the wheel, follow the leader. They are here, they did already prove you that they are having results. So use them, use their groups, use their tools. Don't do everything yourself. For example, we have in my company, we have a group already with testimonial. I'm not going to do a group for testimonial with my team. I plug them in that group, and we are, I think, 130,000 people or something, which is great. I don't have to do that, and I don't have to spend time after to add more testimonials into it, because they are all doing the same already for me. Same thing for the trainings. A lot of trainings are already done for you. You don't need to reinvent the wheel, and you don't need to to redo the same videos. Plug them in. Just make sure that they're already plugged onto your website, and then you can share the information your leaders have already done for you. Hi Cornelia, it's a while. How are you? So if all of that, and most of the time being perfectionist, trying to because I was like that. I was a control freak, trying to have everything done and having my stuff out there. But at the end of the day, I was wasting a lot of time. So just do use the tools that your leaders have. If, for example, they do a training or they do a webinar, just plug your people in. You don't have to do your webinar. You don't have to do your trainings. So plug them in all the time, and that's how you're going to see more results, and you're not going to waste time, and you're going to use that time to really do the activities that are paying, like prospecting. Make sure you prospect every day. Don't procrastinate and be behind your computer and do all the trainings and doing all the posting and doing everything like that, and that are not really going to bring you people into your business. So I hope I just check if I didn't forget anything. So I'm going to just get back on all the 6 steps. And as a bonus, I have something for you, that the 8 steps that are going to improve your time management. So I'm going to share that to you. Just get back to me on my messenger, or just leave me a message here, and I'll be very happy to send that to you. So the 6 steps are: When you start something new, gather as much information, know your thing, know what you're talking about, know the ingredients of your products, know everything. So don't start jumping onto talking about your business if you are not sure about what you're talking about. Okay, that's very important, and that's how you're going to get out of your comfort zone, because people are going to ask you questions, and if you don't know the answer, you're going to panic and you're going to be stressed, and you're not going to want after to do that. So gather as much information as you can. The second one is make a plan. Plan everything. Don't jump and try to do everything at the same time. Just go step by step. Number 3 is remain positive no matter what. You're going to have naysayer, I guarantee you that, and prove them wrong and prove yourself wrong also, that you can do it. So that is very important. The 4th one is hold yourself accountable. Write everything, share what you want to do to maybe your sponsor. For example, I already said to my sponsor the rank I want to be next year when I'm going to meet her at the next convention in October 2020, and I will prove her that I can do it. So that is what you want to do, be accountable all the time. The number 5 is push yourself. For example, for one day, push yourself and, to find a day that you're not busy, that you have some time, but push yourself. If you're used to prospect 10 people, prospect 20 or 30 people that day. If maybe you're used to do only one video, do 2 videos that day. Try to push yourself on one day. Just find a time that you are free, that you don't have anything. Just push yourself, and that's how you're going to see major improvement into your confidence. And then after you look after the leader, don't reinvent the wheel, and that's the most important thing I can tell you. I'm telling you, we're wasting too much time sometimes trying to make the information out there, and they're already there for you. Your leaders had done that, and just make sure that you show that to your prospect. Make sure you have their email address so they can be plugged into your website already, and this way you can send them different information from your leaders, from the people, and sometimes even your core. We have our big upline. She did a website for us, and she's gathering so much information on that, and all you have to do is just copy and paste. Don't redo everything, or when you have your affiliates, just show them this information and this tool, so this way they'll be able to have all the information that they need. But don't waste your time to do everything. So same thing with the group. You don't really need to have huge groups if you have already groups already done for you. So that's it. That's all I wanted to say today. Don't try to be too perfectionist, and that is what my big downfall at the start when I was doing that. But now I know that nobody's in my head. They don't know what I wanted to share with you. So try to do as much as you can. Be going step by step. Get out of your comfort zone. Even if you don't feel like doing a long video, do a short video. Do every day a step. Instead of saying the 8 steps or the 6 steps in one video, but try to be consistent. That's how your audience and people are going to engage with you, and that's how you're going to get more people into your business, and seeing that you're someone that they can relate to, that's someone that they can ask you for more information, and that because you know what you're talking about, they will be able to ask you what they want to do. What they want you about your product or your business, depends what you're doing. All right, so thank you guys for watching this video. If you want the bonus and the 8 steps bonus to improve your time management, just get back to me. I'll be very happy to. Hi, Kevin. I'll be very happy to send that to you. All right, so leave me a message here on my messenger, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye-bye. Have a great day.